Live from your breaking news leader, the Fox 16 Good Day Arkansas starts now.
We're continuing our coverage of Hurricane Laura this morning. We've got team coverage from here in Arkansas and down in Louisiana.
Plus, we'll tell you how crews here in Arkansas are preparing to help the state with whatever Hurricane Laura brings in.
Still ahead, also on Good Day. Well, later, look at how police shooting in Wisconsin is sparking NBA players to boycott games.
All right, so yesterday when I was coming home, I already saw the barricades out. So the road crews are getting ready. I have a lot of low water crossings near my house, so they're already getting ready for the rain.
Those prone spots that get flooding when heavy rain comes, that's going to happen today.
Absolutely, because we do expect that heavy rain, and we're dealing with what could be a tropical storm entering the state later today. So that is going to bring quite a bit of heavy rain. In fact, we already deal with flooding in some of those spots here, especially those lower spots. Argenta, I know we deal with that just with thunderstorms, but now we're talking about a tropical storm. So do expect that later today. 74 degrees right now. We have those low clouds, high humidity. It is very sticky. It is very icky. Now, Hurricane Laura made landfall as a very strong Cat 3 in Cameron, Louisiana. It is now north of Lake Charles. It continues to weaken. It is a low-grade Cat 2 at 100 miles per hour. Currently, we are already getting the effects of that in southern Arkansas. Some very heavy rain moving into El Dorado. You can see that very dark orange. That indicates heavier rain moving through. Arkadelphia also now some showers up there. Benton, Bryan, you have some light rain too. Your day planner, I think through 9 a.m. things will be calm. By noon, though, lunchtime, things will start to pick up with that rain and that wind especially will start to increase by 3 o'clock through supper time. It will be rainy. It will be stormy. We also have a chance for seeing a few strong to severe thunderstorms. I'll go over that potential in a couple minutes. Pat?
Okay, thanks a lot, Carmen. Let's take a look at that traffic this morning. We're going to start over here in Conway on the I-40 Crane Team traffic camera. Looking fine there this morning. 30 westbound, we still have a vehicle stalled there on the left shoulder. We've had an accident. Police have been working there. I think state troopers might have moved off somewhere else. We still have some hazards on with that vehicle, so we're still watching that. That's causing just a little bit of a backup, of course, here too on the Crane Team map. You can see the north interchange slowing down 45 to 35 miles per hour. Of course, it is rush hour. That's also just kind of a typical slowdown too. Also an accident on 430 southbound near Rodney Parham. You can see it slowing down to 20 miles per hour there at Rodney Parham. You got the crews there working on a vehicle. It looks like it's in 2 lanes. In the middle of 2 lanes, only 2 lanes open there on that 4-lane stretch. Let's look at your traffic now. Let's get in to our news. Of course, the big news today, Hurricane Laura, right?
Yeah, that's right. As we continue to follow Hurricane Laura this morning, part of the Arkansas storm team is down in Louisiana, keeping us updated.
Yeah. Keith Monahan has been in Louisiana since Sunday. I think we're going to have a shot, but I think they just told us it just froze. Nope, you've got it backed up here.
Cell service down there clearly is probably an issue. How else are things going down there, Keith?
Well, we're getting pretty tired, Ashley and Pat. It was a long night for us. We hunkered down in a hotel just across the street during the height of the storm. Roof started coming off, door blew out, hurricane force winds all around us, winds gusting as high as 150 miles per hour. Fortunately, the storm surge was not that high here in Lake Charles, up to about 9 feet, but there is a big fear down along the coastal areas of Cameron Parish of up to a 20-foot storm surge. Winds were the big issue here in Lake Charles. Take a look behind me. This is the La Quinta Inn right across the street from where we're staying. Structural failure of the overhang of part of the roof. It is going to be a very, very long cleanup process as we head through the next several months. It's not going to be days. It is going to be months. Of course, cell service is rather limited. Only one carrier is working right now. So if you do have loved ones down here, you might have to find a way to kind of get in touch with them, maybe through email or another way, because a lot of the cell phone service that is working actually is getting jammed because so many people are coming out from hunkering down and getting out and taking a look at damage and trying to communicate with each other. So it has been a rough night. It is going to be a rough day today for folks just coming out. And it also is going to be a rough several weeks after an extremely dangerous Hurricane Laura made landfall last night in Cameron, Louisiana, moving up right up Louisiana 27 and right over Lake Charles during the night last night and earlier today. It's headed for you guys up in Arkansas. take this storm seriously. Of course, it won't be as strong up there as it was here, but it certainly is going to pack a punch. Reporting live in Lake Charles, I'm Keith Monahan. Back to you.
Now, Keith, you've been up, the sun's been up for about an hour now. You've been up all night, but the sun's been up for about an hour now. You're looking around in the hotel there. You're showing us La Quinta Inn there. Do you know if the roads are clear enough so that as the day goes on, you're going to get to venture out and see what's left behind?
Well, I think the major roads are clear. We're right next to Interstate 210. That's kind of the south bypass on the south side of Lake Charles. Vehicles have been moving through. Those roads generally are pretty elevated because of the overall low elevation here. I'm not sure about the neighborhood streets, but I'm sure the major arterials are going to be a first priority for the emergency responders to get cleared. Any power lines that are down, trees are down. The interstate right now appears open, and I'm sure those main streets through Lake Charles are going to be opening shortly. We're still dealing with the storm surge that is the storm proceeding. That is going to be issue 2 as we head through the rest of the day today and into the night. Winds still gusting to tropical storm force, but thankfully the worst is over for Lake Charles. Back to you.
We can definitely hear that wind that Keith's in right now.
Yes, we can. All right, he gave us a warning that storm is coming.
It's coming our way.
This way. So, you know, it's not just the Gulf Coast that is there preparing for the storm. Crews right here in Arkansas have been checking off all of the boxes, making sure they're also ready for the impact Laura could have here.
Yeah, Fox 16's Mandy Knoll has been checking in with the Pulaski County Emergency Management. So she's joining us live with updates on how crews are preparing for the storm.
Chief Keith said it right. The worst is already over where he is, but the worst is not yet here where we are in Pulaski County. I'm still hearing some feedback in my ear, guys. Yeah, emergency management crews say you have to take this seriously. We know there's going to be flooding. We assume there are probably going to be power outages. We're going to see wind here outside. You know, we were out here earlier. It was muggy, but the air's gotten thicker as the hours have gone on this morning. It's misty out here. The wind's kind of just a little bit of a breeze out here. Felt a couple raindrops. But of course, as you can see, it's not raining hard or anything like that. Of course, our meteorologists are staying on top of that. But this is the calm before the storm, and it's going to start coming down here pretty soon. Emergency management says it's all hands on deck. They've got their crews out. They've got search and rescue teams ready to go and help fire departments in case there are washouts and people need to be rescued. They've got trucks ready to go to help clear debris off the road. The one thing they really wanted me to communicate to you at home, if there's standing water on the road, the saying is turn around, don't drown. It's not worth it. It's not worth the risk. You may think that it's shallow on the road, and it could be a lot deeper than you realize. The last thing we want is for a vehicle to be swept away. Don't go around barriers. They're there for a reason. Crews put them there when the water is too deep on the road. Make sure you've got your emergency kits ready, have batteries, make sure your devices are charged so you can track any power outages, and so that you can keep up with our team too, as our reporters and meteorologists are tracking what you need to know. Live in Little Rock, I'm Mandy Knoll. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Mandy. And remember that you all can get weather at the tips of your finger. Information on your phone. Just download the Arkansas Storm Team app to get the most updated information on weather in your area. First responders are heading right into the storm as people evacuate cities impacted by Hurricane Laura. We'll get a look at what they'll be doing when they get there.
Also, we'll get another report on the conditions in Louisiana as Hurricane Laura pushes through that state and toward our state. And of course, Carmen's going to be talking about what Laura will bring to our state coming up next in your forecast.
At DDS Dentures and Implant Solutions, our mission is to delight our patients.
We've taken additional steps to ensure a safe, clean environment.
So you can show the world your beautiful smile.
DDS Dentures and Implant Solutions.
We look forward to delighting you.
Look out, the savings are coming right at you. The all-new John Deere 3D Series Compact Utility Tractor is in stock and available for test drives at select Greenway locations. The 3D Series tractors are all equipped with a gear drive transmission and are designed to tackle everything from pulling and hauling to cutting and tilling.
Store closing! Store closing! Store closing! Over Overstock Furniture and Mattress in Sherwood is closing. Located next to Tractor Supply and Lisa's Academy. Everything store-wide is marked down to move. Bedroom suites, living room groups, sectionals, dining tables, and chairs all must go. Name brand mattresses for every bed in your home up to 70% off, starting as low as $2.99. Name brands like Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines must be gone in a matter of days. Days, not weeks. Price reduced on everything. 0% interest and no credit needed financing options available. Don't miss the store closing event. Final days at Overstock Furniture and Mattress.
I love shoes. You find them in the store, you know, they like call you, but they hurt. The best ones hurt the worst. And you're walking around going, I don't want anyone to know that I'm not happy. Stuck in the arch supports, and I felt so much better. I'd say Good Feet helped with all of my great shoes. They turned out to be something that actually works for me. My name is Ava, and that's my Good Feet story.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Great weather, great friends. You just saved a bunch of money by switching your boat insurance to Geico.
It was easy. Folks, can it get any better than this?
Is that what I think it is? That is an armada of tiny sushi boats.
Awesome! I forgot to pack lunch.
You had one job. Oh, chopsticks, wasabi, and soy. Coming in a little hot.
It only gets better when you switch and save with Geico.
We talk about being your jeweler for life, and I mean it. We all mean it here. That's what's important. We try and take care of our customers. We want you to come back. We cherish that. So come see us at Cecil's. See what it's all about.
It's a Labor Day blowout sale at Congo Fireplace and Patio. The end of summer is here, and there's no better time to update your outdoor patio. Now, through Labor Day, all in-stock furniture up to 50% off. Dining groups, seating groups, gliders, chaises, bar sets, the largest inventory in the state. Always wanted a ceramic grill? Congo has the largest discounts of the year on the Big Green Egg, Komodo Joe, and Primo. And all gas grills and smokers are marked down and ready to move. Congo Fireplace and Patio, blowing out the inventory this Labor Day. I-30 Benton.
Go Greenway and tackle the tough chores on your property with the new John Deere 506 5E four-wheel drive utility tractor, now available at all Greenway locations. The 5E series offers premium features, affordable price, and flexible financing. Now that's value. GoGreenway.com.
Watch Donna Terrell and Kevin Kelly weeknights on Fox 16, your breaking news leader. Now, weather to plan your day.
Well, good morning. We are dealing with some very muggy conditions out there. It's calm overall for now here in central Arkansas, but we're already picking up that heavy rain toward our south. We do have some low clouds, a little bit of rain moving through, and man, you can tell just how much moisture we are dealing with as this tropical system moves into Arkansas. Currently, temperatures are at 74 for the majority of the day. We will be into those 70s. Currently, Hurricane Laura has max sustained winds at 100 miles per hour. That is a low-grade Cat 2. Once it dips below 96, then it will be a Cat 1. And it will continue to weaken as it moves over land, as it typically does, moves over increases that friction as it moves through, and that's what's allowing that weakening to happen. It is going to track more north at 15 miles per hour. So we will ultimately be dealing with tropical storm conditions here late tonight. It could potentially enter northern Louisiana as well as southern Arkansas as a Cat 1 later this afternoon. So we're going to be watching that very closely for you. Either way, we are going to be dealing with some very gusty wind. We're talking about tropical storm force wind, 39 miles per hour plus, with gusts closer to 60 miles per hour toward our south. And we can possibly expect that here in Little Rock too. There's that heavy rain we're talking about moving out of El Dorado, heading up toward Camden as well as Arkadelphia. So this is going to continue to move farther north. Pine Bluff, you have some rain out there now, and it will only increase as we progress throughout the rest of the day. Today, our high temperature will be 84. Maybe we might hit that closer to 11 a.m. before more of that heavy rain continues to move through. After that, our temperatures will be suppressed into those 70s. Forecast rain and clouds will show you that by 11 a.m. more of that rain continuing to track a little bit closer to Little Rock. I really think it's going to be lunchtime through midday. By about 4 a.m. a.m. that this is really going to start to increase. We're talking about increasing our wind speed anywhere from 30 to 40 miles per hour here in Little Rock through this evening. Look at 7 o'clock. Once you sit down or maybe finish supper, it is going to be stormy out there. The other thing is we do have a low-grade chance for seeing a few spin-up tornadoes, especially east of the track. So there's the center of the storm, at least one of our models indicating here. It's going to be toward the east and potentially toward the north that we would have the most likelihood of seeing tornadoes later today and into tonight. Overnight, it will be windy and rainy. That tornado threat, though, should subside as we move into tomorrow, but it will still be breezy out there and rainy by 8 a.m. once you head into school and work, and then breezy and rainy through lunchtime. After lunch, though, things will die down, and by Friday evening, look at 5 o'clock here, it should be out of here. So starting your weekend, we don't have to worry about Laura anymore, but it's going to be today, tonight, and tomorrow where it will be a very active weather day for you. 72 degrees tonight, and a look at that 7-day forecast, just general showers and storms after tomorrow into the weekend. Ashley and Pat.
All right, thanks, Carmen.
Well, the Louisiana National Guard has more than 3,000 guardsmen ready to help in the wake of Hurricane Laura.
Yeah, they're prepared for high water evacuations, logistical and engineering support, and levee security. They'll also be helping with emergency operations centers.
One of those tasks is what we call Task Force Bus, and it's for evacuating civilians out of the hazard area. And from there, they will push them out to staging areas around Lake Charles and around the state as they see fit.
The Guard also has 19 helicopters and more than 200 high water vehicles helping. They're also ready to provide more than 921,000 liters of water and hand out more than 500,000 MREs. Now, people living in lower lying areas of Louisiana are seeking shelter as the storm heads, or already heading through their way, that is, but because of the pandemic, Louisiana's governor doesn't want them going to actual shelters where they'd be in close quarters with other people. Instead, his office worked with hotels in southern Louisiana to help people out through at least Saturday. The only problem is if power goes out at the hotels, then people staying in them are essentially on their own.
As long as we have power, the restaurant can function. But if we lose the power, then we're not going to have food to offer. So we're telling everybody, bring your flashlights, bring your foods to snack on, bring any emergency things that you need.
Once hotels in the area are full, the municipal auditorium will become a shelter, but it will only be open to people who live nearby. All right, so we've had live coverage from the Gulf Coast all week, and it continues this morning from Louisiana.
Yeah, Dana Winter is joining us now in Lake Charles. We'll look at some of the damage that she is seeing there. And obviously, Dana, still a lot of wind where you are.
Yeah, still a lot of wind this morning. Luckily, no rain right now, but I want you guys to take a look right over here. This is what looks to be a large piece of the hotel laying in the middle of the ground. It's blocking traffic, so people are not able to drive through that way. Their only other option, going this way. Then they're going to have to hop the curb, go around, and we've seen some people moving some rather large branches to try to get out of here. As you keep turning around, you see the sign right here through these trees, the O in Resort barely hanging on. And as we continue looking to the right over here, you see what looks like large pieces of insulation lying on the ground. We believe those are actually from the rooftop here at the Golden Nugget. We saw what looked like the roof just coming off quite a bit earlier this morning. Like you mentioned, the wind is still very strong here, and we are starting to see some of the people who work at the hotel try to make their way home. One man who we spoke to says, all those years ago when, the last major storm came through, he says the storm picked up a house and actually moved it over a little bit. That's why this morning he's really hoping his house is there. He got off work at 7 o'clock and was headed straight home. Reporting live in Lake Charles this morning, I'm Dana Winter. Back to you.
Oh, wow.
That wind.
That's what people are going to find a lot in their neighborhoods. It's just like stuff here. I can get here. Oh, then I'm blocked here. Then I'm blocked there.
Wow.
It's going to be a long time to clean it all up.
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, still ahead on Good Day, we have an update on the protesting going on in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Stick around.
Buy a select 2020 Volkswagen today, and you won't pay any interest for the next 6 years. Click, call, or come by your Volkswagen dealer today and get 0% APR financing for 72 months on select 2019 and 2020 models.
Make the most of summer with Ford, America's best-selling brand, during the Ford Summer Sales Event. Shop our huge lineup of SUVs and the largest selection of truck inventory to choose from. And get 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. The Ford Summer Sales Event, helping you make the most out of summer. Now, get 0 for 72, plus $2,000 open bonus cash on a 2020 Expedition. Only at your local Ford dealer.
My daughter's tired of being my muse. Normally, my company does 30 shoots a year. This year's a little different.
That's what we're here for, Neil. I've got several ways to help you and your business.
Come on, Daddy, come on.
When life takes you out of your comfort zone, an appointment with your Regions banker, in person or on the phone, can help you understand your options and brave the beginning.
Busted? Original Gorilla Glue, of course. Works indoor, works outdoor. It's weatherproof, it's waterproof. It's versatile and incredibly strong for the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Ladies, check it out. So strong, so not ripped.
What are we talking about?
That's the Hefty Ultra Strong bag.
Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Give me the bag.
Get Hefty Ultra Strong at a low price.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final boarding call. Summer may be coming to a close, but there's still time to make memories in a cabin loaded with connected tech and in-drive entertainment. Enjoy non-stop routes to summer in a new Nissan.
And don't miss the last of the 2020 models at the Nissan Bottom Line Sales Event. Save $2,250 on Nissan Altima or save $2,000 on the 2020 Nissan Kicks.
Buy a select 2020 Volkswagen today, and you won't pay any interest for the next 6 years. Click, call, or come by your Volkswagen dealer today and get 0% APR financing for 72 months on select 2019 and 2020 models.
Fox 16 News is sponsored by Law Tigers, Arkansas's motorcycle injury lawyer.
Welcome back to Good Day. NBA players refused to take the court as they continue to push for racial equality. This is happening as protesting in Kenosha, Wisconsin over the police shooting of Jacob Blake became violent. Fox News correspondent Ashley Stromier has more.
A basketball arena in Orlando sits empty as athletes take a stand against racial injustice. The National Basketball Association postponing all playoff games scheduled for Wednesday. This in response to a boycott by the Milwaukee Bucks to protest the police shooting of Jacob Blake in the team's home state of Wisconsin.
We are calling for justice for Jacob Blake and demand the officers be held accountable.
Meanwhile, the Wisconsin Department of Justice identifying the man who shot Blake as Officer Rustin Shesky, a 7-year veteran of the force.
Mr. Blake walked around his vehicle, opened the driver's side door, and leaned forward. While holding on to Mr. Blake's shirt, Officer Rustin Shesky fired his service weapon 7 times.
The shooting reigniting protests against police brutality in Kenosha and other cities across the country. The protest in Kenosha turning deadly Tuesday night when 2 people were shot and killed and another wounded during a 3rd night of unrest. Cell phone video of the incident appeared to show a young white man opening fire in the street. At one point, the gunman can be heard saying, quote, "I just killed somebody." Hours later, authorities in Illinois arresting a 17-year-old in connection with the shootings. He remains in custody on suspicion of first-degree intentional homicide.
This is not the action, I believe, of those who set out to do protests. It is the persons who were involved after the legal time, involved in illegal activity that brought violence to this community.
In addition to the NBA, members of the WNBA, Major League Baseball, and Major League Soccer are also refusing to play in protest of the Jacob Blake shooting. Ashley Stromier, Fox News.
Okay, thanks a lot, Ashley. 7:51 is our time. Crane Team traffic check at I-30 and Baseline looking okay. 30 westbound still getting a lot of slow traffic still. The car still there on the left shoulder with the hazard lights on. We had an accident there earlier. That looks like it is now moving along fine. Take a little closer look here on 30 westbound, 45 to 35 miles per hour, the slow speed. Quick little look though on 430 though. We had an accident here earlier. Traffic now is back to a normal flow. That is your traffic check brought to you by the Crane team. Let's go over to Carmen now with the update.
Well, good morning. Here's the latest update on Hurricane Laura, which has weakened quite a bit. It made landfall as a very strong Cat 4. In fact, almost a Cat 5 there in Cameron, Louisiana. It is now at 100 miles per hour. That's down from 150. So it is a low-grade Cat 2. It continues to track farther north at 15 miles per hour. So we do have some very heavy rain there north of Alexandria, heading into Shreveport, as well as Monroe. We also have that heavy rain now headed into southern Arkansas, so we are starting to feel the effects here. As far as that track goes, it could enter into northern Louisiana, closer to Shreveport as a Cat 1 and continue to downgrade to a tropical storm here in Arkansas as we head overnight. So we are going to be dealing with tropical storm conditions here in southern and also central Arkansas. Also looks like we do have a tornado watch issued. I'll have to check in on that. That's what you see with that yellow polygon. So we do have a low end chance for seeing a few spin up tornadoes, especially east of the track. The heaviest rain now is moving into Camden as well as Monticello. A flash flood watch is in effect now and will continue through tomorrow evening, because all in all, we could pick up anywhere from 4 to 6 inches of rainfall from the system, with temperatures staying in those upper 70s for the most part because of that rain. So do expect a stormy afternoon, evening, and rainy start tomorrow.
Wow. All right. Let's have some fun now.
Man. Giving it up to Pat and Carmen.
Yeah.
Y'all holding it down this morning.
Working hard.
All right, the questions for today. Number 1, and I'm scared Pat may know this.
Of course.
Okay. The Academy Awards adopted the name Oscars in 1939 because of blank. And number 2, popular in the 1980s and invented in San Francisco, blank would cost you $50 to $2,000.
Invented
$50 and $2,000 and popular in the 1980s. I think the first one is Oscar the Grouch.
I think, yeah, it's name somebody. Oscar's name somebody.
I think the second one, I think popular in the 80s, VCRs. VCRs.
Oh.
I can tell you this. I don't think they're around anymore.
Well, VCRs are kind of sort of not around.
No, I saw
Not
Sesame
Game
Street. Oscar's
Boys.
still on the show.
I don't know.